body count out with
I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. Narcotics, raw dens. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, and if they still tend to.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Russell. Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here's Parker. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Good.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Here is Parker. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's sent back by Kobe. Fast break, the Lakers. Clarkson passes to Randall. Russell dishes to Kobe. Back to Russell. The kick out to Bryant. Hibbert with a screen on Leonard. Kobe attacking. And it's Hibbert missing.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Bryant against Parker. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
Randall kicks to Hibbert. The 15-footer, good. Hibbert's got his first basket of the night.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
And Green gets it to go. The Lakers trail. The drive by Russell. Drops in the layup for 2. Russell's got 6. For San Antonio, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Parker's shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Russell. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. On the wing, Bryant. .40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets it to go. Kobe's got his first points of the game.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Williams attacking. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Williams with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Bass can't get it to go. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Bryant. No good on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's San Antonio. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So for the Lakers right now, Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Nick Young. Then there's Robert Sacre. And it's Bass in at the power forward. Outside, Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass. San Antonio also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. That's good. And it's 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And Randall throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Parker kicks to Duncan. They set the pick. Ginobili outside. Back to Duncan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Now, you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Parker kicks to Aldridge. On the wing, Green. To the paint. Here's Duncan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
And that one's good. Russell.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Parker kicks to Aldridge. It's stolen by Randall. The pass to Clarkson. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Hibbert. And he jams it with authority.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Green.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Julius Randle.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And the Lakers with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. It's stolen by Bass. Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one's good. Russell's got 13 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. There's a good screen. Here's Clarkson. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And
that's the end of the first half with the score of your Lakers 29, the Spurs 22. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
The second half just about to get going here. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at center. Dishes it to Clarkson. Poked away. Leonard with the steal.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he sinks the second. And the Lakers have possession. 6-point game. Clarkson passes to Randall. He dishes it to Clarkson. And they double up Russell. Here's Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Parker against Russell. Parker kicks to Leonard. The kick out to Aldridge. The feed now to Parker. The good-looking shot from the wing. Parker's got 9.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 6. Bryant dishes to Randall. To the inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for your Lakers.
And that one falls for Hibbert.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Parker. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in. And stolen by Hibbert. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Oh.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And the basket by Kobe.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Passes to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now, here is Young. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. He feeds it to Randall. Clock at 4. Kobe, the pass to Hibbert. Parker Kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 11 points for Tony Parker.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Russell dishes to Hibbert. Back to Russell. And Young kicks to Randall. Pass to Bryant. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. 3rd in field goal percentage. 4th in free throw percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in assists. This team is really unselfish. They do a nice job moving themselves, moving the ball, and converting good shot opportunities.
And as you said, there weren't many teams that scored with the efficiency that they did last season. They did a great job of being selective and working for the best possible shot.
And it's Hibbert missing. Spurs trail by 8.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Leonard, the pass to Parker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now just a 4-point Laker lead. Russell. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And here's Russell following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. The shot by Bryant, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Lakers with some changes. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Young. Then for the Spurs, Morris D.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Parker outside. Kicks it to Diaw. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
Give an assist there, not...
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers on top. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. We've got Robert Sacre. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Williams. And there's Bryant. And it's Bass in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Knocked away. Here's West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Bryant dishes to Sacre. Here's Clarkson. Kept alive. Right side, Williams. Another shot. Bryant's shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
San Antonio calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 5. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles.
Julius Randle.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Here's West. The second chance effort. Great tee that time from Hibbert.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Stolen by Ginobili. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Shots good by Mills.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possible. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
Ginobili against Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. It's Williams with the drive. Here's Randle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Russell, he's checked in for Williams. San Antonio also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. And Green gets it to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And Bryant kicks to Hibbert. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that one's good. Parker.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
Leonard attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. He hits both from the stripe.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Down low. Here's Kobe. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 5 assists tonight. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard, that's for 2. That one wide left.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Clarkson with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Hibbert inside. Covered by Duncan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
.109 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Parker, right side. Baseline try. Count it, and the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Kobe. Five on the clock. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And Parker, here we go. The Spurs rebound. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Kobe gets to Clarkson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bryant with it. Leonard picks him up. Outside, Russell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Can't get the three to fall.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for San Antonio. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in the 3 spot. No good from Ginobili.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
San Antonio trailing here. It's Parker with the drive. Leonard the pass to Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Parker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him.
How about that guy's a big-time answer? He says, you think you can score on me? Prepare for posterization.
Picked away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hibbert comes in for Saka. Randall subbed in for Brandon Bass. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Bryant drives in. Here's Williams. Can't get it to go. Good D by Parker. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Green leading the charge.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Feeds it to Randall. All alone. It's good. Parker again. Russell. Duncan, a screen. Parker outside. There's the dish to Green. Here's Aldridge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Bryant. Hibbert in the high post. It's off.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. So it's the Spurs now. Kobe kicks to Russell. All sorts of time. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Leonard dishes to Parker. Pass to Diaw. Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. It's stolen by Randall. Clarkson kicks to Russell. Kobe with it. Leonard picks him up. Randall. No good off the back of the rim. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Parker. The 17-footer goes down. Parker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Timeout called the Lakers. Los Angeles with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. Then for the Spurs, Duncan comes in for David West. And LaMarcus Aldridge is subbed in for Boris Diaw. Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Lakers have possession. Trailing by 2. Kobe against Leonard. Hibbert with the screen. Bryant passes to Hibbert. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hibbert's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And the pass to Green. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And Hibbert with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Williams is running. Takes a shot at the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 14 points for Kobe Bryant. Russell against Parker. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. 55 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Dishes it to Bass. On the wing, Williams. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside for Kobe. Uncovered. Williams can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Parker, here we go. There's Green with the 3. The 3 won't fall. Here's Aldridge. Missed. Kicks it out to Leonard. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg... This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, roaming the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Russell missing. The Lakers on D. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell again. It's Kobe. Back to Russell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And stolen by Russell. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Russell with the bucket.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
Yeah, but and the stat I look to, though, is the low turnovers. They did such a great job of limiting their mistakes, really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
Here's Kobe. No good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Hibbert with a screen on Kobe. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Kobe's got the ball, and they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Williams in for Clarkson. The Lakers trail. For 3, Williams.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Young with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. A pull-up. Williams, that's good. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Inside. And the call will be against Robert Sacre.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Clock at 6. Williams kicks to Bass. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Young with the ball. Picked up by World Peace. Russell kicks to Bass. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Russell following the score by Lou Williams. Young pass to Bass. Takes the 3. The Lakers rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Young kicks to Williams. Here's the 3. And that's good. Nick Young for 3.
Nick Young.
Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers trailed by 4. Here's Williams. Here's Bass. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Goes up on the wing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Russell is out there with Bryant. Then there's Nick Young. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Randall in at the 4. That's the Laker 5.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Look at that.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Kobe, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Young's shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Stolen by Clarkson. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. No one near him. The Lakers rebound. Here's Randall. And Hibbert with the block. Left side, Kobe. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Hibbert kicks to Randall. And stolen by Russell. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. And then Young with the dunk. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Will go for a different look here. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Young. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. And Bass kicks to Sacre. It's Williams with the drive.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And it's Russell missing.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
In talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
It's stolen by Bryant.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And, Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Out of bounds. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They get a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
9 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Kobe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility. All right, Staples Center.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Kobe Bryant.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Nick Young and Kobe Bryant filling out the wings. Roy Hibbert is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Hibbert dishes to Russell. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Randall. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Inside, it's tipped by himself, and Kobe throws it down hard.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Kobe. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hibbert. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
How much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, if it was any other player, it may be surprising, but he is just so good.
One of the few guys in this league with that kind of move in his arsenal.
So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Young for 3. Young's got 12 in the game.
You can see
getting everything